Because and I mean for health reasons we know it's not the greatest, but with eliminating like progress and like technology so that we can save the earth, this also means like Taco Bell doesn't exist. Like you don't get a chalupa, you don't get a Crunch Up Supreme because that's like capitalist, industrial, grinding machine, right? So you have to like you get your own basil, your own tomatoes, you make your own
Yeah.
chipotle at home, which is great. But sometimes you want that nasty, nasty process SMG
But
shit.
can't somebody locally have a taco shop with organic basil and tomatoes and maybe like not meat but like a vegetarian option of meat,
Okay,
whatever.
but would it taste the same without the
The
synthetic
process,
acid fire sauce?
it might actually take better, but it will take longer. Like
And
so,
it will be more expensive.
and it will be more expensive.
I will
Definitely.
live longer, but is that
Uh
always good?
huh. Is that really what, like, are we here to live a long time or a good time?
I mean, I'm here for a long.
Shit,
I mean, for a good time, not a long time.
a long time.
I mean, all I'm saying is, life is overrated.
So just what's stopping you from ending it now?
Suicide not such a bad thought.
I mean, it's always on the table.
Euthanasia become illegal everywhere. I mean, I'm just saying, when it's enough,
I'm
it's
just saying,
enough.
enough is enough. And then when do you stop?
I
When does
mean,
it stop?
what stops?
No, like you're saying euthanasia, and that, like now, like let's say everywhere euthanasia is legal, so you can kill yourself whenever you want. You don't want to kill yourself or whatever. Like, when do you pull the plug? At
You
30?
know, you
At
know,
50?
in one country in Latin America, I don't know where exactly, they were like trying to push for euthanasia, right? And the president, like the current government, is against it, and the president is like, "No, we're not gonna pass euthanasia. If you wanna kill yourself, you go to the top of a building and you jump." And I was
Oh
just like,
shit! Damn.
like part of me was like, "Yo, that's not even the point." But part of me
Hashtag facts.
was, but part of me was like hashtag facts. I mean, if we're gonna talk about effectiveness, and even if you're in a wheelchair, there's always like accessible buildings that.
So I guess that's another way to give back. Make all buildings wheelchair accessible. At least into the roof.
Euthanasia should be available for all. Right? What do you think about euthanasia?
Yeah.
Euthanasia.
Euthanasia.
Would you
It's
support it?
my body, my choice.
Right? Right?
No, I mean, absolutely. I believe that. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, everybody's situation is different, but if you're living a horrible life and you're constantly in pain, but like a level of pain where it's unbearable, and you have a terminal disease, I wouldn't see why that would be a problem. I mean,
Would you?
I know it's like a religious thing more so than it is like a moral thing, because like religion states that it's against God's will to kill yourself, and then you go to
Terminate
hell.
life.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't choose when you end your life. God does.
Right.
So I mean,
It's sort of like sticking it to the man.
sticking it to the big man upstairs, if anything.
No, that's what I mean. Like I take this. Like I decide when this happens, type shit. Now, would you
Right.
support it to the full extent? Like anyone, like even if you don't have like an illness or whatever, like you just like, yo, I'm just done with this shit.
No, not without proper counseling and shit like that. It takes, like, you can't just decide, oh, you know what, I don't want to die. I mean, I want to die today, because you don't. The issue isn't that you want to die. The issue is that what led you to feel that way, that you just don't want to live.
So
There's
you
something
think
going on in your
there
life.
should always be an attempt to show why life should be the answer. Pro
Right.
life.
I hate you. There should always be an attempt to show that life has value and meaning before ending it.
And hence you are pro life.
I need to go.
What the fuck?
Fuck you.
Why are
Fuck
you
you.
standing there like if you did think you were pro life in the abortion debate, like this is some shit that you could not talk about? Like why are you bitching out like that? This is the broski
No,
doodles, not the broski
not,
bitches.
it's not bitching out. It's more like coming to the realization that I was pro-choice before and now I'm pro-life. I don't know if that makes sense.
So this was more something about you.
It's an internal conflict that I'm having because I'm saying
okay,
I'm saying
okay.
fuck you because you made me realize that life is important and life is worth living.
Oh,
But,
did you just turn right there?
No.
Ooh.
The thing is that now we have to define what life is
Right.
because when
nah.
does life when is a life, like when does a life become life? So like if you're alive, if you're already here, I'm not gonna fucking kill you. Like I'm not gonna let you kill yourself. But if you're not here yet,
I'm sort of like
why contraceptives? Why have contraceptives then?
I'm very flexible with this matter because I know the consequences of children being born into
Yeah.
families where they're gonna fail. Like in Latin
Exactly.
America, you see an exodus of people giving birth, and like I had a discussion with someone in Facebook the other day where I was putting a meme where it said like if you don't have enough money to like take care of yourself, like don't have kids, right? And then
I agree with that.
and some friend of mine, he's very liberal, more like you on your side of the fence
On my
politically.
side.
No, which is fine, but he was like also poor people are not allowed to be happy and have families, and he was like, I mean, not really.
I mean,
And I
it's
don't
not
want to
that
be a dickhead. I'm just saying,
it's not that you're not allowed to be happy and have a family, but are you happy right now with no money and being poor
how
and
happy
having a
can
kid?
you be? How happy can you be if it's already shitty being in a bad position yourself? How bad is it that kids that depend on you, you're not even able to give it to them? Like that's gotta be worst. And
Yeah,
I just feel
having to constantly let them down, it's not being able to like eat, like give them food one day. Imagine not being able to eat a couple days or a week,
yeah.
because you're that poor.
And I think that one of the main things that you see in societies that thrive is societies that are a lot more conscientious about having kids. Like in Europe, they're actually a bit too extreme where like they're almost 40 and they don't have kids. So maybe not that much, but you do gotta like I don't know. I just feel like sometimes in the world, and I see this in Latin America happen a lot. Where like I don't even know how we got to this topic, but
The
they're
pro-life, pro-choice.
fucking like bunnies.
Oh my god! And I like